Hello Virgo, how are you today? Welcome to your general reading for the month of July 2018. My name is Greg, I'm from Solari, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. I'm fresh to the YouTube world, I'm brand new, so I hope you guys will welcome me here. If you have a moment and you'd like to get to know me, go down to my first video and check it out there. I feel like I have a lot that I can bring, and I'm just excited to try this out. I've been doing tarot for many years, and just decided to get into the internet world, so I hope that you'll welcome me here. Hopefully you'll get to know me very well throughout the course of this channel. But anyway, this video here will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, also in Venus as well. And I am using a very old deck, you guys. I'm using the Angel Tarot for you today, just because it's the very first deck I've ever had. I've used it for 6 years. It's so beat up and destroyed, but I can't say goodbye. So we're using this deck for you today. Anyway, let's get started. So what messages do you have for the sign of Virgo for a general reading, July 2018? Excuse me. Guys, I'm doing the readings today outside. I have this nice little, I don't know if you can see him here, this little temple. Here, I'll move him over so you can see him just a little. A nice thunderstorm is about to roll in. Okay guys, so the first card out for Virgo here is the Emperor. There's a good chance for a lot of you guys in the month of July, you are thinking really logically. You're trying to stay disciplined to what needs to be done. You're organized right now, or you're in the process of organizing in the month of July. Perhaps some of you guys are being great leaders this month. Okay, and then our second card out here is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so when we see her, obviously she's very similar to the Emperor in that she's structured, she's very independent, right? She's very realistic, she clears away what's not serving her. And so perhaps you are doing that, Virgo, in the month of July. But what is makes me a little nervous is to see the wheel coming up in reverse here for you. So there's a good chance that in the month of July you may be buckling down and getting organized and logical about some things and making some choices because of an event that has happened, perhaps that is something that you didn't want to happen, right, Virgo? So also when we see the wheel in reverse, we can feel like there are things in our lives that are at stalemate, or we're not feeling forward movement in our experiences, right? So you guys might feel a little you might be feeling a little bit like you're stuck, right? Or you want a helping hand, but to see the Emperor and the Queen of Swords here is an indicator that you're not going to just lay there and take it in the month of July, Virgo. You're actually going to use it in a constructive way, right? Because the Nine of Wands comes out here. You're going to be protecting this which you have worked for so hard. And I'm not sure what this is. Because the Wheel of Fortune in reverse can often indicate no event. So perhaps, you are feeling a little bit like nothing's moving forward in your life, and you're starting to make some decisions and get structured and really fight for what you want. And then there is the potential, Virgo, for you in the month of July that you may feel like all these decisions and things that you're doing have you a little bit stressed out, right? You're feeling just a little bit stressed, perhaps because you have so much on your plate in the month of July, and it could be very emotional, but you're handling it, you know, you're coming in here as air, right? So you're handling it in this very constructed way. You know, the Emperor here with the Queen of Swords is a really strong indicator that you're kind of unshakable right now. And to see the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you know, that means that this is out of your hands, right? All of this is out of your control. But what you can do is buckle down and take responsibility for yourself. So, you know, make sure to moderate any stress that comes in for you in the month of July in a healthy way, you know. The Emperor or the Queen of Swords probably wouldn't go out in the month of July and get tanked at the bar every night to avoid making a decision, right? They would probably be focused and prepared for whatever's coming at them. So, you know, I would tell you to get prepared in the month of July, Virgo, you know, because you're going to have to protect some things here. You know, and also in the month of July, you could feel like you are wanting more. You know, you're dreaming of what could be in your life in the month of July, right? But the Emperor and the Queen of Swords are the kind of people, Virgo, that make room for their dreams. And it's saying that here, very literally. It's saying that, you know, because the Two of Pentacles, right, followed up by the Fool or the Dreamer, really is an indicator that there's a more playful way that you could take all of this on in your life. Because the Emperor and the Queen of Swords energy is very grounded, realistic. The archangel that represents the Emperor here in this deck is the Archangel Michael. So a big deal. It's very serious, and there's a lot of rigidity to it. So make sure in the month of July, as you're taking on your problems head on and you're being so courageous, which by the way is awesome, that you don't become stone cold to the idea of what your dreams are. There could be a more playful approach to what you want out of your life. And yes, buckling down and getting things done is important, Virgo, but not at the cost of your own happiness, right? So we do have the Ace of Wands coming out here. So in the month of July, guys, there is new opportunities kind of coming in, very new passionate things, and it could be in reference to some dream that you have. It could be an opportunity that you didn't expect in the month of July, but it might require you, once again with this Two of Pentacles is really pivotal here in this reading. It's saying be a little more playful with it. We know you're juggling a lot, but a new start's coming here, right? So once again with the ace, when we see an ace in a tarot reading, for those of you that are unaware, we're talking about a new cycle, often a new beginning. And the fire suit is all about passion, right? But in reference to the ace, we're talking about new opportunities. Some of you guys could get an advancement in your job in the month of July. But in any case, I love that the wheel in reverse is sitting right above the Ace of Wands. So you do have the ability to change your life and turn this wheel in reverse in the month of July, Virgo. That is something you can do, for sure. Let's see what else we can pull out for you. I love this energy that you guys have in the month of July. Really, I could learn a lot from being so objectively decision-making and doing what's best for you, and all those things are really... Boom, I knew this was going to come out. All of these came out, and I feel like I need to honor them all, so I'm going to. So the first card that we have coming out is the Three of Cups, and I'm not surprised. It's actually really funny because we were just now talking about considering a more playful approach in regards to some of the dreams that you have, and then we have a new start, an indication of it, and then we have the Three of Cups. This talks about celebrating the need to have more fun, not being so focused on what you want that it becomes, you know, its own personified, you know, dangerous thing, right? Too much of a good thing is bad. But you could have a little bit more fun. And then next we have the Eight of Pentacles, right? And so to see the Eight of Pentacles here, we're talking about skilled work. Okay, so we're talking about, for some of you Virgos, you're thinking about going back to school. Now that could just be for a small number of you. But for others of you, you guys are really so focused on learning all there is to know about about your life right now, and you're trying to be structured and disciplined. You're trying not to get your head in the clouds, but guys, the dreamer in us, right? This dreamer inside of us is what projects us to get new starts, Virgo. And it's sitting right beside of your new start, right? So the Fool card is very important here. It's saying that you do need to have some fun. The Three of Cups is following up and repeating that important statement. You know, and but then we have the Knight of Swords that comes in here, okay? For some of you, this could be you dealing with an air sign, a person that comes into your life that might have advice about topics that are interesting to you in reference to your new start and your passion, taking a leap of faith. There's somebody in your life might be there in some sort of relationship. It could be any kind of relationship, but you find them to be decisive and intelligent and idealistic and tireless. Perhaps some of you guys are influenced with this Emperor energy by this air sign, or just somebody coming in as air, or perhaps this is carrying over from your air energy before, and it's saying that you are really tireless right now and you're working really hard in reference to the skills that you want to have. And then the Chariot comes in and trines us, right? Because if we go down vertically here, we have the Wheel in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and then the Chariot. So it's literally saying to you, Virgo, that your wheel is in reverse right now. You do feel like you're at a stalemate, but the decisions that you're making are good decisions. It's good that you're being so decisive and tireless. But this new start and this Chariot moving you forward, this wheel coming out of reverse, is going to be based around your balance in the idea of working hard and also having a little bit of fun, you guys. You're gonna wear yourself out. You're gonna become so rigid that you're not gonna manifest these new starts, because the playful approach is the key here. I mean, I really do admire your strength in the face of adversity. That is something to be marveled at, but at the same time, guys, once again, too much of a good thing can be really destructive to us. Really, you know. Virgos. My Virgos. You guys are one of my favorite signs, actually, though. Oh, ironically, a lot of you Virgos are serial killers. Someone's gonna get mad at me for saying that. I'm assuming you're probably not a serial killer. Don't be one. All right, guys, and then we have out the Nine of Pentacles. Really, you know, there's a lot of Pentacles. Well, I mean, the way these Pentacles are sitting, right, is new starts are coming in reference to your money in the month of July. No doubt, because of this logical, structured approach you're taking. There's money that's paying off for that, you know. So for a lot of you guys in the month of July, really, your money is not going to be an issue. But there is, like, this Fool card situation here, right? And, you know, this Fool card is saying that there's something in your life, this could be conscious, subconscious, that you want to do, that you want to become, something, you know, the Fool is really indicating something here. Something that you've wanted to do. This could be a person that you've wanted to speak to, or, I mean, honestly, this could be something that you dream about, something that's on your mind right now, Virgo. And there is energy present for you to have this new start, whatever this is, in the month of July. You know, it could be around money. You guys could just be so focused on money, it's like outrageous. But for some of you guys, this is something else. This is a person that you want to be with, or this is a job that you want to get. But I really don't want to have to say this again to you, Virgo. This Three of Cups is important with the Two of Pentacles. The need to have more fun, celebrating. You're going to be celebrating a new start in the month of July, or there's energy present for you to have that. Really, I'm telling you, it's right here. Oh, I hate that you can't see my little temple. I really love him. Can you clarify, please? Clarify for me the wheel in reverse for Virgo General July 2018. The wheel in reverse. Why is the wheel in reverse here? Oh, hold on, guys. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay. King of Cups. King of Cups. Coming out, clarifying the wheel in reverse. So, there are a small number of you guys that are feeling like you're in a stalemate, or that the divinity has left an experience with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. That is true for a number of you. And then for some of you guys, you feel just like your harmony is off. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. So whoever... And then the Six of Swords. So did you move on from a fire sign and now there's a water sign in there? I don't know. We'll get into that in the love reading. But if for whatever reason, Virgos, a lot of you guys do have your wheel in reverse. Tell me about the Dreamer. What's up with the Dreamer, the Fool card? Why is that here? Why is that here? The Dreamer. Oh. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, which was your last card pulled out here. So yeah, a lot of you Virgos do have a dream of being successful. And then you have this Ace of Wands following it up, right? So there is potential for you guys to have some success coming in a new endeavor or something that you do. And especially with the Nine of Pentacles, it's also about self-employment often. So some of you guys are starting your own business, and that's looking really good for you. And this could be a new opportunity you have coming in, and it really is going to change your life. But you need to have fun with it. Don't be crazy. Don't be a serial killer, Virgo. Super mega rigid, Emperor style. Okay, and then the Hermit comes out in reverse here also with the Dreamer. So some, you know, the Hermit is your card, Virgo. So for that to be in reverse, some of you guys are not in your element. You're not in yourself, and you're not in the zone, and you could be. I mean, you are dedicated and you are focused, but perhaps a little bit of your identity in the running around on your hamster wheel has left, right? Maybe you're not acknowledging the fun parts of you, the loved parts of you, you know. For some of you Virgos, I'm seeing here that you are hiding pain underneath of all of this structure and rigidity and objective decision making and realisticness. You're hiding pain underneath there that needs to get resolved here as well. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Tell me about the, or actually tell me about the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Boom. Okay, yeah, the Ace of Wands is here. We have the Page of Wands, a new offer. Yeah, Virgo. So some of you guys are going to get a new offer in the month of July. Now, for some of you guys, that's career advancement, and it really does look that way, honestly. You're going to discover that somebody may have been looking at your portfolio. So I'm hearing that some people could have hits on their LinkedIn account by some really prestigious lookers, you know. The Page is news. Enthusiastic news, clarifying a new start, a new career advancement. So, I mean, you guys got some really great opportunities coming in for you in the month of July, that's for sure. Okay? And the rest of it I'm not confused about. Actually, just tell me about the Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Cups, please. So, yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. The key to your progress is having a little bit of fun. So, you know, it's just telling us what we already know here, right? Okay, now, listen, I'm going to pull you guys 3 cards from the Golden Tarot, and I love this deck. This is pre-Rider-Waite's. So this is what, this deck that we've been using is the Rider-Waite's version. Oh, and look, that's your card, the Hermit, comes right out. But this one is a little bit older, and I just really love this tarot. So we're gonna pull you 3 cards from the Golden Tarot as outcome cards, okay? And we're gonna clarify them as well. Give me 3 outcome cards for Virgo for the month of July 2018. 3 cards, please. Oh. 1 more card, please. 1 more card for Virgo, General, July 2018. There it is. That's the one. Nope, it's this one. Okay. All right. Guys, if you are loving this Buddha, I got this in Thailand. This is from Thailand, so you should go there. All right, guys, so our 3 outcome cards coming out is the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. Our second card out is the 3 of Wands, and this card is actually a nice card to see here, actually. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles, and that's you. Okay? So we're going to go over these cards for a moment, and then I'm going to pull you Nordic runes, right? We're going to clarify each outcome card with a rune so that we can get a better understanding. And by the way, guys, for those of you that want a personal reading with me, for the month of July, because it's my start month, I'm doing 45 to 60 minute readings for half price, only $25. That's insane. It's a stupid thing, but it's very cheap. But 25 bucks, 45 to 60 minutes, all of these cards that you've seen here, plus more if you need them, and also runes as well. Anyway, let's get back to the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups means that, you know, in reference to your new start beginning, this is going to be more meaningful for you. It's going to be, you know, you have been searching for something that really lights you up and is more meaningful. But, guys, the 3 of Wands obviously is a card that talks about things still growing. It's a work in progress. So you need to remember that, okay? It's a work in progress. It is, and you're not going to get there overnight. You have great energy to work towards this, and perhaps a lot of you guys may be in fear of the idea of leaving some sort of logical, organized, structured situation and maybe starting your own business. Some of you in the month of July are going to want to leave your jobs and start your own business, and that makes you afraid. And some of you in the month of July might be in the middle of that process and you're feeling nervous. But the 3 of Wands is here to remind you that these things are still happening. You're going to be successful here, but you got to keep working. And the reason I know is because the Knight of Pentacles is obviously not just coming out here because that's you, Virgo. It's also coming out here because the Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover, right? His steps are planted and they're rooted, and he's sure of himself, and he has dedicated, structured progress that happens over a slow amount of time. And I don't mean slow like 10 years. I just mean it's not going to be you wake up and you have $1 million. You're going to have to make the right decisions and work there. You should be invigorated by the process, not afraid of it. Okay, Virgo? Let's go ahead and get into your runes. Runes. Now listen, I am kind of new at these, guys, okay? So I still use the book to reference because I haven't memorized them all yet, so just bear with me, okay? This is for Virgo, General, 2018, July. Please clarify the 8 of Cups. This is your clarifier here. Please clarify the 3 of Wands. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. Okay, this is our rune here. And please tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So, starting off, guys, here, clarifying our 8 of Cups, right, which is about moving on, searching for more meaning, being in a better phase of our lives. We have the Awaz rune. Okay, now Now, the astrology for this is Scorpio, so there is a possibility that somebody is moving on with a Scorpio. I mean, we'll get into that in the love reading, but that is a small possibility for some of you. Um, but listen, this rune is reversed, okay, and in the reverse, this rune represents disorientation, vulnerability, and even death, okay? Now, don't freak out. You're probably not going to die. You're not going to move on to another realm, but you're going to be vulnerable in starting something new and having faith and being the fool and taking a leap of faith. You're going to be vulnerable. So, you know, you're going to have to admit that, okay? This Emperor energy of I'm always structured, nothing slips through my fingers this month, like, you're going to have to meet in the middle with a little bit of fun. It's okay to be vulnerable at times, okay? This is condoning your vulnerability. It's not damning it, all right? And then clarifying the Three of Wands, we have another interesting shape. And it's the Thurisaz rune, okay? Now, this rune's zodiac sign is Scorpio as well. So I don't know what's going on, Virgo, but there are some Scorpios. There's a Scorpio. I don't know. I just have that feeling. It's also very strange I'm saying that because... Never mind. All right? This talks about protecting what you've made, okay? Also deflating the false ego. I think that false ego is some of that Emperor energy, guys, right? Too much of a good thing can be bad. It's telling you to tone down that tension, okay? And then lastly, clarifying our Knight of Pentacles is another rune. It's the Othala rune, okay? Now, its element is earth, okay? Its element is you. Your element, okay? This talks about kind of property, family homes, inheritances, okay? Inheriting something, inheriting more money, and obviously clarifying it with the Knight of Pentacles, it means it's going to be slow progress. But there's also an inclination here with that rune clarifying in that way that it could be a successful business that your children take over one day. So guys, you have some interesting stuff here for the month of July. Make sure to tune back in. I will be uploading a love reading, and then I'll probably do like a mid-month check-in with you as well. You know, I'm still getting the feel for this channel and what it's going to be, and I want to be different and unique. If any of you guys have advice or there's something that you would like to see, a specific kind of reading, I'm definitely open to that. Just let me know. But once again, guys, 50% off personal readings. If it's not resonating with you, these readings, it's because you need a personal one, because I'm not picking up on your energy, right? All right, Virgo, listen, your theme of the month is keep that structured power going, okay? Be strong in the face of new changes, but be emotional and be fluid, okay? I will see you soon.